couple of weeks ago. She won in Lausanne as well this year with 10.93. She's in wonderful form. Surely a strong favourite here. Ashley Henderson was second in the US Championships. Was sixth in the NCAA's over 200. She is strong, this athlete. Relatively inexperienced at international level. Bianca Williams, well, Commonwealth bronze medalist back in Glasgow in 2014 at 200. Sixth in the Commonwealth Games last March. Second in the UK Championships over 200. That's a better event. A couple of weeks back. Ambissa Zango of France, Mediterranean Games champion just a couple of weeks ago in Tarragona in Spain. Second in the French Championship. She's a late replacement, by the way, for Carole Zaï of France. Wai Yongli of China, semi-finalist, the world indoors over 60 metres a couple of years back. She's a very quick starter. Watch her in lane 6. Karina Horn, the South African team captain, can she lead by example? Has set a national record this year. At the age of 29, she has gone under 11 seconds for the first time. 10.98 makes her very, very strong indeed. And you can tell that from her build. Eva Swoboda of Poland completes the lineup in lane 8 there. Bronze medalist in European indoors last year. Semi-finalist in Rio. She's an 11-1 athlete at her best, although she hasn't been down to that this season yet. Well, we talked about how little room there is for error in the sprint hurdles. So technically demanding. Well, so is the 100 in its own way. Those ears straining for the starter's gun. And very little room for error at the start. A full start would result in disqualification. A bad start, well, he virtually give away the race. Quai of Germany in 1. Elaine Thompson, the Olympic champion from Rio, goes in lane 2. Ashley Henderson of the USA 3. Bianca Williams of Great Britain in 4. Then in lane 5, Ambissa Zango of France. Wai of China 6. Karina Horn there, second away from the camera of South Africa in 7. And Swoboda of Poland in lane 8. Away this time, really good start there from Bianca Williams, but going strongly now is Ashley Henderson. Where is Thompson? Thompson might get beaten here. Henderson's going brilliant. She is going to be the Olympic champion. Yes, she is on the dip. Very tight for third place. I think it might have been Karina Horn, or was it Bianca Williams of Great Britain? Boy, oh boy, that is an upset. Perhaps one of the biggest upsets of the day so far. Ashley Henderson of the USA takes that one. She was second in the US Championship. She has run 10.96 this year. Thompson 10.93, so on paper they look evenly matched, but I would have put my money on Thompson for that one. I don't know about you, Catherine Merry. 11.07, the official winning time, with 0 wind for Henderson, but there was very little in it. 11.07 to 11.09. She defeats the Olympic champion and maximum points for the USA.
Yeah, world ranking wise, Ashley Henderson sits 1 place below Elaine Thompson, who's the world number 6 this year. But that was a good run by the American. Keep an eye on her. Elaine number 3, she got a good start, as did Williams of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But what Elaine Thompson has got sometimes and hasn't got at others is that gear change now at 60 metres. She didn't have it here today. She wasn't going to catch Henderson. And again, for me, Elaine Thompson's one of those athletes that she's going to come out and run 10.8, or she's going to come out and just run under 11 seconds. It doesn't sound like a big difference, but that's what wins races and what comes second and third. You remember Elaine Thompson at the World Championships last year, Tim? 10.8 in her semi-finals. Easy as you like. Came to the final and came 5th. That's a big win for the American there, and a good win as well, and good points.
It is. You know what? The USA hadn't won an event all night until about 15 minutes ago. Then they win 2 in a row on the track. The men's 800.
The women's 100-meter race at the 2018 World Cup Championship produced one of the most surprising outcomes of the meet. Ashley Henderson of the United States claimed an unexpected victory, beating Jamaica's Olympic champion Elaine Thompson. Henderson posted a time of 11.07 seconds, narrowly ahead of Thompson's 11.09. This unforeseen result emphasized the high level of competition and the slim margins that define elite sprinting. Elaine Thompson entered the event as the clear frontrunner, fresh off a national title win in Jamaica and a Diamond League triumph in Chaux-de-Fonds, where she ran 10.93 seconds. Known for her explosive finishes, Thompson was widely expected to execute her trademark late surge. But this time, she appeared less sharp, failing to accelerate decisively after the 60-meter mark. That rare lapse allowed Henderson to retain control and seal a stunning win. The loss was an unusual stumble for Thompson, prompting questions about her reliability and ability to deliver under pressure. Henderson, who had placed second at the U.S. Championships earlier in the year, stepped up impressively on the global stage. Despite limited international experience, she kept her composure and executed her plan with precision. Holding off a reigning Olympic champion under such pressure validated her place among the top-tier sprinters. The razor-thin 0.02-second margin separating her from Thompson highlighted just how crucial timing, focus, and mental resilience are in world-class sprinting. Henderson's win not only raised her profile, but also showcased the strength of American sprinting talent. Several other sprinters also made a strong impression. South Africa's Karina Horn, who had recently broken the 11-second barrier for the first time and set a national record, was a strong contender and displayed her continued progression throughout the season. Great Britain's Bianca Williams also showed promise with a quick start and solid execution, but narrowly missed a podium finish. Her effort further cemented her status as a consistent and rising force on the international circuit. This race demonstrated just how unpredictable sprinting can be. Even Olympic champions like Thompson can fall short if not at their absolute peak. Thompson's career has featured occasional inconsistency, often linked to injuries. Though capable of dominating with sub-10.8 performances, she has also encountered setbacks, such as her fifth-place finish at the 2017 World Championships, despite a promising semifinal. For the United States, Henderson's victory held added importance. Until then, the American team had not secured a track win that evening. But after Clayton Murphy's win in the men's 800 meters, Henderson's upset added crucial points to Team USA's tally in the overall standings. Looking to the future, questions remain about whether Thompson can return to her dominant form. Since parting ways with coach Stephen Francis, there has been speculation that changes in her training may have impacted her consistency. Should she remain healthy and adapt successfully, a resurgence is possible. With the 2025 season on the horizon, fans are eager to see if Thompson can reclaim her status as one of the sport's most formidable sprinters and contend for major titles once more. Beyond the immediate implications of this race, Henderson's victory served as inspiration for up-and-coming athletes across the globe. Her breakthrough performance illustrated how preparation, focus, and confidence can overcome even the most decorated rivals. The track world took notice, not just of her speed, but of her poise under pressure. In post-race interviews, Henderson credited her coaching team and emphasized the importance of mental preparation, noting that staying relaxed and sticking to her strategy helped her remain unfazed by Thompson's presence in the adjacent lane. Meanwhile, analysts began debating the state of the women's 100-meter landscape. With veterans like Thompson experiencing dips in form and newer names like Henderson emerging, the sprinting scene was evolving rapidly. This transition period opened the door for increased unpredictability and heightened excitement in future competitions. As the 2019 and 2020 seasons approached, fans and experts alike eagerly anticipated how these shifts in momentum would play out on the world stage, especially with the Olympics on the horizon.